Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So we're gonna learn like Dynamic 365 CRM and model driven app and power apps. Okay. So before going into this course, I would like to explain some general topic and then I'll go into the actual technology. Okay. So as display in the screen, like everybody knows about manufacturing companies, right? So manufacturing companies means like AC manufacturing, fridge, cars, like whatever the product you take, those are like manufactured by the companies. So there are many manufacturing companies in the world. Okay, so Microsoft, Patrick's, like Hyundai. So all comes under manufacturing companies. Okay, so what manufacturing companies will do? First, they will manufacture the product and then they will sell the products to the customer. Correct. So, after manufacturing the product, there is a certain process involved to reach to the customer. Okay, let's say Tesla car is manufactured. To reach out to the customer, Tesla company, they will start marketing the product. The marketing can be done in multiple ways, like SMS marketing, email marketing, digital marketing. There are number of ways the product can be, the marketing can be done, right? So there is a separate team for marketing. So once the marketing is completed, then what happens? Customers will start inquiring about that product. So after watching advertisement in TV, so what customer will do? They will start inquiring about that particular product, right? Then during the sales, they will convince the customer, they will give some discount to the customer, and then they will prepare a quotation, and then they will take an order from the customer. So this is what the sales team will do. Like if you go to like Bajaj showroom and all, they will give you the quotation, and then they will put in order, and then they will go for an invoice. Right? Okay, sale is completed, but during the sales process, our sales team will give some warranty on the product, like 1 year warranty or 2 years warranty, right? So like that, some warranty will be given to the customers. So during the warranty, if the product is damaged or not working, then we can raise a complaint to the customer care. Then service people will come into picture. So here, whatever we are talking about, like marketing or a sales team or a service team, is required for all the manufacturing companies, not only for one company. This is a generic teams. I can say it's a common for all the manufacturing companies. So let's say you're starting Tesla company. You require these three teams. But here the problem here is you are from USA. You are starting a Tesla company, but you are going to establish your country in all the countries and all the countries in all the states. So that means we're gonna start. Let's say New York branch is a top. You are starting your branch in Hyderabad, Delhi, China, and Europe. So like that, you are starting the new branches to sell our Tesla cars. But here, for each and every branch, we need a marketing team, sales team, and service team. New York team need marketing team, sales team, and service team. And Hyderabad branch also need marketing and sales and service. So all the branches need these three teams in order to sell their product. But here, as a CEO of the company, as a management of the company, how can I track Hyderabad's team activities, Hyderabad sales team activities, Hyderabad marketing team activities, Hyderabad service team activities? How can I track these activities? You are sitting somewhere, but if you want to track, you cannot go each and every branch. So for that, we required one software. That software is called CRM software, Customer Relationship Management. Initially, different software companies introduced a different CRM product. Our CRM product recently renamed as Dynamic 365 CRM CE, Customer Engagement, or CE also we can call. So if you are using Dynamic 365 CE application, you can track marketing team activities, sales team activities, and service team activities. Correct? See, this product, that means if, since the Microsoft is introduced this product, multiple companies are buying this product. So that means one-time development, selling it to the different companies. So use amount, right, to the Microsoft. Now, okay, here I'm saying Dynamic 365 tool is used for a marketing, sales, and service. Then why should I learn the Dynamic 365 CRM? Correct, right? So why should I learn? Just a second. Yeah, I'll show you one diagram here. Okay, let me write some diagram here. Okay. So why should I learn means, let's say, okay, okay. Let's take, I don't know why this is not right. Okay. Let's say this is a Microsoft company. Okay. So what they developed? CRM product for marketing, sales, service team activities. Now, this product is purchased by Tesla car and Hyundai car. Some Samsung company also they purchased because they want to sell their products to the customer. So they want to track everything on the CRM itself. Right. So Tesla company purchased the CRM and Hyundai company purchased the CRM and Samsung company purchased the CRM. But here Tesla want to use the same CRM. They don't want any changes. But the Samsung people, they want to change some functionality in the CRM with respect to their business. So at the time, the Samsung company people will take help of IT companies. I mean, IT companies means software developer, HCL, Techcom, Accenture. Samsung people will call these guys because we purchased a CRM application. We need a CRM developer to change our existing CRM application. So at that time, these companies will hire CRM developers. Clear? So why it is introduced and what is the technology? I mean, what is the purpose of hiring CRM developers? Clear, right? Now, what is the technology behind this product? It's a .NET. On the .NET framework, Microsoft has implemented this Dynamic 365 CRM CE. Okay, so here what is an advantage here is you no need to write a much code. It's a low code, no code concept. In initial days, like if you want to develop any application, it's to take like 2 years. But in the Dynamic 365 methodology, you can implement application with 2 or 3 months. That's why we are calling low code, no code. Okay. The backend, like in the CRM application, the front end design will be there, right? Where we have a text boxes and all. The backend database will be SQL database. So whatever the data you want to store in the CRM, the backend, the data will be pushed to SQL database. And here, what is an advantage here is you don't have any access to the SQL database. You no need to learn anything in the SQL database. Only you need to concentrate on Dynamic 365 CRM application front end only. You no need to learn anything in the back end. The CRM is available on two modes. One is online version, one is on-premise version. Online version means like similar to the Facebook. You will enter your username and you will log in. On-premise means you need to install the CRM. SQL database needs to be installed. CRM application needs to be installed in our servers. But that will be taken care by the companies. You no need to worry about it. So we're gonna work on only online versions. So 90% of the applications are online. So online means only you will access Dynamic 365 CRM application from the browsers like either Chrome or like Firefox or something other browsers. Even development also will be done from the browser only. You no need to install anything. It's completely fully cloud tool. Like if you put a 3 years experience in India, minimum you will get 10 to 12 lakhs. There are two type of jobs available. Like if you learn a Dynamic 365 CRM, a functional consultant and technical consultant. Functional consultant means like as shown in the diagram, like functional people will connect to the manufacturing companies. What are the changes required in the CRM? They will get it from the manufacturing companies. That requirement will be given to the technical people. Technical people means developers. So 90% jobs will be on a technical side. So we are gonna cover functional and technical also during the course with a sample student management or a vehicle management product. Addition to the sales, service, and marketing. Clear or any doubt so far? Ajay, Naveen,
Yeah, clear.
clear, right? Okay. Okay. So far we discussed like who introduced, why it was introduced, what are the technology behind this, and what type of mode it is available. Now I'll show you the CRM application. Okay. See, application will be look like this because it don't have any much colors on it. So left hand side will be having some tables under. Okay, so we have a number of apps. As I said, like sales is one app, service is one app, marketing is one app. In case, as per your interest, if you want to create another app, let's say student management app, that also you can create without writing a much code. I created a student app. So what type of work will be here means all these are tables. Okay, so I'll show you some sample work. So here, let's say this is a sales application. So they have some text boxes, first name, customer last name, customer job title. So like that, we have a different things. Okay. So here, my requirement here is client requirement here is client want to add one more text box in this application. So how can I add? Do I need to write any code? See, this is a browser. I just logged in. This is my CRM URL. I logged in with my username. So this is a landing page here. So these are all different tables, I mean data. You can create a course information, you can create a student information, you can create a table information, you can create a contact information. So you don't need to write any code. You just click on that particular table and create a new and save it. By default, all the functionality is ready. Additional changes only we need to do, not from the scratch. We are not starting the development from the zero. We are already working on the existing application. Okay, let's say in this course or a student, if I click on new, we have some fields, student name, born, race, email, code. So what I want here is phone number field also I want. So how can I implement a phone number field? So for this, I'll tell you slowly everything, but directly I'm going to the actual thing because from the day tomorrow onwards, we'll go into the another, I mean, one by one. So directly I'm going to the field. So here we have an option called field section. Directly what you can do as a developer, you no need to write any code. Everything we have an option called new table or a new option, new column, new chart, new button. Like that we'll be having a customization option. Directly you can customize with settings. You see, I want to create a new field called phone number. Let's create a phone number. See what type of field that is: text box or a number, date type, lookup, choice, auto number. So I want single line of text for now. Or if you want, you can take mobile number field. It's a phone number field. So everything is there. Just you need to select the required component and then you need to create it. Okay, the field is getting created. So did I write any code? No, right? So now phone number field is available. Whatever the fields you are creating, left side it's available, and just drag and drop. That's it. You see? Save and publish. So we are saving the changes. So whatever you are making in the front end, the changes will be updated in the backend database that we cannot access. Because half of the work is not there, right? But if you go to C like Java, .NET, you need to write a code for each and everything. But here we have a components, existing component. You create a component, whatever you want. So now let's refresh. Still loading actually. After saving this, we need to refresh our application. Yes, sir. Phone number is created. So did I write any code to create this component? No, right? No. So like that, we'll get so much of requirement from the client that we need to create a new tables, new buttons, new text boxes, and new options. There are many options because if you want to develop anything, you go to advanced settings. As a developer, you develop this thing. You see, these are all components to develop a new things. Whatever you are developing in this area, that will be reflected in the application area. You are doing development in one layer, the changes are reflecting in the application layer. So you don't need to install anything. Okay, so these type of requirements will come. And another one is everybody is talking about Power Apps. That also I'll explain here. Just a second. Okay. 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 This is the Dynamic 365 application. Okay. We are having sales, service, and marketing. So nowadays, everybody is talking about Power Apps. The Power Apps is actually low code, no code development tool. Okay, this is having two parts. One is a canvas app development and another one is the model driven app development. With a canvas app, you can develop a mobile based application, task based application and all with a low code, no code. Model driven app means business applications you can develop. Like similar to the Dynamic 365 CRM. CRM also business application only, right? What is the interlinking between these two? A Dynamic 365 CRM is one of the model-driven app in the Power Apps. It's a subset. Dynamic 365 CRM application is subset of Power Apps model-driven app. So that means in our course, we're gonna cover existing Dynamic 365 CRM, that is existing model-driven app, and also we're gonna cover new model-driven app development. So both will be covered. Model driven app will be covered. Dynamic 365 CRM sales service marketing will be covered. And the Power Automate flows also will be covered. JavaScript plugins also will be covered. These are the main things. Clear? Yeah. Naveen, Guru Balaji.
Yes, sir.
What about Naveen?
Yes, sir, just I missed that Power Automate part.
Sorry?
Just I missed that Automate. Just you have explained the canvas, right? So
Yeah,
just
yeah.
yeah,
So
yeah.
the Power Automate means, so we have a dynamic 365 application and this is the Power Apps. Okay. In the Power Apps, it's a low code, no code concept. We can develop Canvas app and model driven app. We have a number of model driven app. The link between this dynamic 365 and Power Apps means dynamic 365 CRM is one of the model driven app in the Power Apps. So that means we are working on the existing model driven app. If you want, you can create a new model driven app. Or if you want to work on the dynamic 365 CRM model driven app, we can work on it. So both will be covered. We're going to implement a new project, new model driven app, and also we modify the existing CRM application. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So now, so from tomorrow, onwards, I want to start a new project. I mean, the new classes. So 8